In today's video, I want to explore with you why it can be wise on your path to financial independence and true wealth to keep a low profile and not stand out from the crowd. Even if you've already built significant wealth, it's often smarter to avoid flashy designer clothes, owning and driving luxury cars, or living in an extravagant mansion. Instead, choose to stay under the radar. Under the title "Look Poor While You Get Rich," I want to show you the benefits this lifestyle can offer, not just for you, but for those around you as well. Enjoy watching! First, life becomes simpler. When you don't own expensive things, you don't have to worry about maintaining, protecting, or constantly upgrading them. Less stuff means less stress. Let's be honest, with every purchase usually come ongoing obligations that you'll need to take care of regularly. And aside from that, many of the things we buy only excite us for a relatively short period before they fade into the background or we stop using them altogether. Let's take the car as a concrete example. When it comes to a car, there are several cost factors you need to consider. For example, the purchase price, fuel costs, taxes, insurance premiums, and of course, maintenance expenses. A car doesn't just bring fun. It also comes with many different costs and obligations that you ultimately have to manage yourself. So keep your obligations as manageable as possible and your life as simple as you can. Second, life is simply cheaper. A modest lifestyle keeps your ongoing expenses low. Without high maintenance costs for luxury cars, designer clothes, or extravagant properties, you have more money left to invest and grow your wealth even further. Let's take, in this context, the classic example of an overcrowded wardrobe, which you'll likely find in many average households. Let's be honest here too, we tend to buy far more clothes than we actually need for everyday life and often end up spending huge amounts of money on them. If we're truly honest with ourselves, we know that half of our wardrobe would be more than enough to dress appropriately for any occasion. The money we spent on the unnecessary half could have been freed up and invested in the capital markets instead. This way, we would simultaneously reduce our opportunity costs and contribute to building our wealth. Third, you attract the right people. When you don't show off your wealth, people are drawn to you for who you are, not for what you have. Plus, you're less likely to feel pressured by others to spend more than you should. On the other hand, you should be careful not to let people into your life who only seek your company because of your financial situation and try to take advantage of you. You can often recognize such individuals by the fact that you're always the one paying the bills or that they casually invite themselves over, assuming it's only natural for you to cover all the expenses. Let's look at a concrete example. Imagine you meet up with a good acquaintance and he suggests going out for dinner together. As soon as you walk into the restaurant, you realize it's a very upscale place. After the meal, he expects you to pick up the bill, but you hadn't even intended to dine somewhere that expensive. This means you end up spending more than you wanted for yourself, and on top of that, you're expected to cover his share as well. So even with your wealth, be very mindful about who you allow into your life. Fourth, you find inner peace. A simpler life helps you focus on what truly matters. You'll feel more content and grounded because you learn to appreciate what you already have instead of constantly chasing more. In addition, you avoid potential social pressure from those around you. For example, you can steer clear of envy from others and generally prevent social tensions. That will greatly benefit your inner peace. And fifth, you can retire earlier. Lower living expenses mean you need less to achieve financial independence. And that means you can reach your retirement goals much faster and live life on your own terms. A concrete example of this point is a compound interest calculator. I have an example open here. Let's assume you save €1,000 per month over a period of 20 years with an average annual return of 7%. By the end, you would have built up nearly €500,000. Now, let's simply double the savings amount since, as we discussed, you've kept your expenses under control. If we recalculate, you would already be approaching €1,000,000. This clearly shows the huge impact of managing your costs and investing the freed up money in the stock market. As you can see, there are both social and financial reasons why you should stay low-key whether you are already wealthy or still on your way there. So stay true to yourself both while building your wealth and once you've achieved it. This way, you'll avoid many unnecessary worries and a lot of pressure from those around you. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. I wish you all the best on your journey toward financial success and hope to see you again in the next one.